It's Saturday, January 13th at about 11:45 in the morning, and we had our big snowstorm last night, as did much of northeastern North America. We got about 20 centimeters here as far as I can tell. So it was quite a dump in a very short period of time, just about 6 hours or so of time, and then we had rain this morning. So it's all heavy, very heavy snow. I came out early to go up and down the driveway with the tractor snow blower. It's still 1 degree out, and it's going to be dropping shortly here, and the rain has stopped, and then it's going to go down to -3 this afternoon and -7 tonight. The rain we had this morning did take away a little depth of the snow, or caused it to compress a bit, but still a lot of snow and very heavy to get through with the snow blower. So the wind is going to be picking up to 60 kilometers an hour this afternoon, 30 to 60, and it's getting there already. It's starting to blow pretty strongly right now. Just starting to snow again now, I see. The temperature's dropping, I guess, and the wind is certainly picking up, as I mentioned. Winter looks like it may be here to stay for a while, according to the forecasts. Staying quite cold for the foreseeable future. Close to a foot of snow now. There was about 6 inches of snow on the ground before this storm. And as I mentioned, I think we got around 20 centimeters or 8 inches last night. But then we did have the rain this morning for a few hours, which probably packed it down. But we've got a good foot out here now that we're trudging through. Maybe more than a foot in places. I will blow this trail out with the snow blower eventually, but it's just so wet and heavy right now. I'm going to let it dry out and fluff up a little bit first. Coming up to my Woodland Feeder here, and the chickadees are waiting for me. Everything's dripping. Clear out an area on the ground here, and I sprinkle some seeds on the ground because sometimes the squirrels get in the feeder and monopolize it. So if I get some on the ground here, then chickadees and other birds can come here and pick a few seeds up at least. Over here and do another little clearing. Fair amount of snow even under these hemlocks. So there you go. I sprinkled some sunflower seeds on the ground here in this first clearing I made. And I got some over here in the second clearing. And you can see I've added them into the feeder here. Luna doesn't like going in the woods right now because all the snow is melting and dripping off the trees and hits her in the head, and she doesn't like that. So we're going to go back through the pit. stay in the open. That wind is really starting to rip up there in the pine trees. So yeah, when I came out early this morning at about 7 o'clock, it was just starting to rain and the temperature was inching up to the 0-degree mark. So I thought I'd better get out on the snow blower and clear out the driveway before the snow got any heavier and wetter. It was already heavy and wet, but I didn't want it to get even heavier. I thought it'd be impossible to blow it. So I think that was a good decision I made. Got that done after about an hour. And then I did some other blowing from the house down to the barn. In some critical areas, then I had to dig out the bird feeding area under the forsythia bushes. That was quite a battle. Hard to reach under the bushes and dig out a foot of snow underneath, but got most of it out, and I'll pick away at it over the next few days as the temperature cools down and the snow becomes lighter again. So there we are, a little walk around the pit. Get a look at the new snow. It's quite deep, quite heavy. Hopefully as the temperature goes down, it'll lighten up a bit, get a little more frosty like it should be, and then I'll be able to blow it easier. Certainly increases the difficulty of walking, that's for sure. What normally takes me about 15 or 20 minutes to go around just took me over half an hour to get around.